curious, our eyes are constantly bombarded by an incredibly chaotic world. Millions of shapes, shifting light, and constant motion flood our visual system every single second. To prevent us from living in a nauseating blur, our brain has to stabilize reality. It does this by continuously mashing up the last 15 seconds of visual information into a single, smooth image. But what happens when we intentionally bypass that stabilizing mechanism? When we feed the brain entirely new, highly stimulating realities, chopped into rapid 15-second bursts, the mashup can't keep up. By overriding this natural biological smoothing, we lose that built-in filter for stability. We are effectively leaving a door open in our neurology, and social media platforms have found a way to step through it. This chart tracks human attention spans. In 2004, we focused for 2.5 minutes. Today, that number has reached 47 seconds. At the exact same time, the average Gen Z user spends 2.5 hours daily consuming ultra-short video content. This collapse points toward a specific mechanical interaction between our biology and the way this media is built. We are looking at a system designed to work within the gaps of our own focus. To understand why our focus is disappearing, we have to look at how algorithms and content creators are successfully hacking our biology, one video at a time. Let's dissect the timeline of a single, highly optimized 60-second video to see exactly how these hidden mechanics work. The attack starts in the first 3 seconds with a pattern interrupt. Creators use a bizarre visual or a jarring sound to completely override your natural reflex to keep scrolling. A novel stimulus moves too quickly for the prefrontal cortex, your brain's logical decision maker, to process it. Instead, the signal shoots straight to the amygdala, forcing involuntary attention. Once you stop scrolling, the video has to keep you on the line. From seconds 3 to 15, it uses dopamine loop structuring to deliver tiny, continuous chemical rewards. Every 3 to 5 seconds, you are hit with a rapid cut, a sudden shift in tone, or a question your brain absolutely must answer. This structure effectively keeps the dopamine system in a state of constant activation. The entertainment becomes the delivery vehicle for a pacing that makes it physically difficult to stop. Pushing past the 15-second mark, the video begins weaponizing cognitive load theory. Your brain only has so much active working memory to process new information. Fast-paced short-form content maxes out your extraneous load, dumping more data into active memory than it can handle. Without time to process the stream, engagement remains shallow. The information evaporates before it transfers into long-term storage. Then, the 60-second video ends. But there are no natural stopping cues, no moments of silence to let you reflect. The algorithm immediately serves up the next clip. This endless, unpredictable feed operates on an intermittent reinforcement schedule. It is the exact same behavioral loop engineered into casino slot machines. It's a cycle that guarantees massive engagement numbers for the platform, leaving you cognitively drained and craving the next empty hit. Experiencing this hyper-stimulating cycle for 1 minute is one thing. Enduring this neurological hijacking for hours every single day leaves a lasting mark. This data visualization illustrates what happens in the brain. Peer-reviewed studies show that heavy consumption of short-form videos measurably suppresses theta brainwave activity in the frontal cortex. Without healthy theta activity, your cognitive endurance drops. It becomes incredibly difficult to regulate your emotions, finish detail-oriented tasks, or maintain focus on anything that doesn't offer an instant reward. The temporary dopamine high of a quick scroll is purchased directly with your capacity for deep, sustained thought. Now, short-form content is highly efficient for discovery and entertainment. It is built into the fabric of the internet, and it isn't going anywhere. But there is a sharp divide between compulsive, passive consumption and active, intentional viewing. Because of neuroplasticity, our brains adapt to whatever we feed them. The cognitive erosion caused by endless scrolling is entirely reversible. Defending your cognitive load means practicing digital minimalism. It means setting boundaries on when you scroll and actively applying critical thinking to the media you choose to consume. By stepping out of the algorithm's conditioning and choosing to view with intention, we stop being passive targets and we take our attention spans back.